Hello, everybody. Welcome back to K9. It's been a while. I haven't done this, and again, I guess I just want to get this continue with. Um, I think we last left off when we were this main character right here on the screen, Thomas, or I mean not Thomas. Why did I say that? Tom, believe he came back from home as he's with like the detective person. I I will get the names, but it was like the German Shepherd dude, and then Tom, the main character, I'm assuming, or just what we're gonna focus on. Yeah, we were just at home, and yeah, I want to continue with this. So I'll say my usual things as this gonna be a reaction and voice acting video. So talking about voice acting too, I might have mispronunciation, or if there's any type of bad words and slurs, please don't take it to offense. And think that's everything. So yeah, let's just get started with K9. Okay, so we last left off here. So Tom, finally home. This room is the only place in the house where I have any semblance of normalcy. My desk is stacked full of comics, newspaper cutouts, and notes. Bottle of my meds is next to the sanctuary. I forgot to take them today. That was stupid of me. I take the pill and swallow it quickly and slashing the bottle into the drawer. Not today, demons. Okay, so he had to take medicine. I should probably charge my phone. I give myself a pat down, and that's when I realize my phone is missing. Shoot, where is it? Maybe I left it somewhere? I rummaged through my pockets one last time, finding nothing. I probably put it in my camera bag, meaning Marcus has it. Oh, Marcus, the German Shepherd detective dude. Whatever, it's fine. I can wake up without an alarm. No problem. I'm screwed. I take off my wet clothes and hang them on the rad radiator. Then put on briefs and a t-shirt to sleep in. Instead of laying down, though, keep my glance at my desk. I just can't help myself. I know Marcus said he will take care of things, but I pick up my notes, trying to see if there's anything I overlooked about the bull. Oh, okay. And this, you guys can pause to read this, but I will read through it. I'm just gonna kind of skip this, so yeah, just pause this if you want to read this. Camel's mother told Marcus that we're really close, and that he was unhappy, but he always talked about it with her. He struggles to find a job, and it weighs on him. His mother supports his regardless. Cammy started leaving the house at weird hours, coming back in the next day or really late night. Then she received a phone call. He said, "I'm sorry," following which he disappeared. Not a month later, he came back waiting for someone or something at the gas station and expecting some houses. Definitely sounds like he got mixed up in something shady. Maybe he was or is associated with danger group of people. That will make sense. Consider the phone call Mr. Nowak, receive. Maybe he want maybe he wanted to maybe he wanted out, and they didn't want to let him leave. If that's the case, it would mean that house are what? A target for something? Not that I know which place he was observing. It might be easier to learn something. I write down the address of the house he inspected. A quick yawn escapes me as I scribble on the paper. I should be in bed. My other work starts early in the morning. Gathering the scattered notes on my desk, I stacked them into a neat pile. Then I plopped into bed. Lying there, I realize I still need to turn off the lights. My bed is so comfy though. I groan into my pillow, trying to gather all the strength I have left to get up and turn off. Before I can do, a noise made me jump. It sounds like it came from the corridor. Corridor. I look I look to my door, expecting Dad to enter. When he doesn't, I get up from my bed, opening the door, and glance out into the dark hallway. Seeing nothing, I shuffle back into my room and lock the door. I have no idea why I did that. I have no idea why I did that, but it does makes me feel a bit safer. I turn off the lights and slip back into bed. I lie there in pitch darkness, trying to discard where that sound came from after all. Parts of me hope I just imagined it wouldn't be the first time. Just then, it happened again. Hey yo? I look around, barely moving my body. It appears to be coming from outside. I slowly get up and approach the window. The darkness makes it hard to spot anything. Oh! It takes my eye a bit of time to adjust, but as they do, I spot a figure standing outside. Oh, nah! Hey, yo! Oh my god, what does this music do? Give me chills. In a rhythmic fashion, he kicks my window fence, stands, stands still, and then does it again. Oh my god, that is so scary. The horns and clothing. Is that Cal? What the F? Is it him? As he stands there, now motionless, I try to get the better view. I try to get a better view. He suddenly turns around, focused on the forest behind, and for a moment, it looks like he is talking to himself. A sharp pain pierces my head as the floor breathes me because shaky and uneven. Cal looks straight at me. The bow blurs into and out of my focus. Our gaze lock. As I completely petrified, my shoulder tightened while I hold my breath. It's too late to hide now. He knows I'm watching. Well, we're dead. He must have seen me follow him. F! Part of me wants to back away from the window and go back to bed. To pretend this is just a bad dream, but I can't. It might be my only chance to learn something. Despite all my instinct screaming at me not to do this, I opened my room window. We stared at each other in silence for what seems like an eternity. In the end, I lost the staring contest and decided to speak up. Oh my god, who are you? What are you doing here? Not knowing how much he knows, it's probably safer to play dumb. Oh my goodness! Okay, what kind of voice did I give this guy? I'm gonna give him the most evilest, deepest, emo guy voice. Oh my god. You shouldn't have done that. My body freezes again. His voice is hoarse, rough as if he's just finished a marathon. While I struggle to get a proper response, the bull keeps staring back at me. Yo, where's the dad? I know he's downstairs, but we need a dad here. It feels like his eyes are piercing right through me. I don't know what you're doing here, but do you see that too? What? He doesn't respond, but keep a gaze on me. There's only an noise and silence. It feels like forever before he turns around and simply walks away. I want to yell after him, but I can't. All I can do is stare at his back as his form fades into the darkness. As soon he disappeared, my monitor function returned. I back off from the window, closing it. The pounding in my chest slows down as I sit on my bed. What the F was that? There's something seriously wrong with that guy. Well, Tom, why do you go over the door? I mean, not door, the window. I don't know. Should I call Marcus? I. Right. My phone is gone. With a deep breath, I lie down, facing the window. Almost as if I'm expecting. Almost as if I'm expecting from to be out there again. One question lingers in my mind. He's obviously saw me following him, but how did he find me? Maybe you guys are connected, maybe? Trying to think of every possibility, and my mind begins to spiral. He didn't follow us. That would just be impossible, right? Then, does that mean he already knew where I live? And if so, does that mean he knew something about Marcus and me? My mind's racing with questions that I can't answer is draining. Though, and before I realize it, I'm out. I wake up to a sharp. I wake up to a sharp, almost blinding light coming from my window. I wish what happened yesterday had just been a dream at this point. Suddenly, it wasn't. What do I even do now? I grab some fresh clothes and stumble out of my room to head to the bathroom. It's hard to get the imagine of the bull staring me down out of my mind. I should visit Marcus and tell him what happened. Then again, I should probably not skip work at the shop. I need the money. After taking care of my basic hygiene, it seems to face the real beast. I get down and bump into the empty cans and other rubbish strewn across the floor in the living room. Annoyance. I've forgotten about the mess down here. I kicked one of the cans. I just need to make sure I got everything before I head off. I don't have time for breakfast. Only after putting my shoes on, I realize they're on the wrong feet. Good job, detective.
Can't you be more quiet? My head is dropping.
Oh, our is this our first visual novel sprite? Hold on. Oh, it's Tom's dad? Okay, okay. He's wearing suit and clothing, peanuts. Okay, okay. So, like, every day? After trying my shoes, I hurriedly get up from my feet and put on my jacket. Don't you have work today or something?
Don't be smart. But yeah, I do. Heading off in this hour.
Dad glanced at the clock, as if to make sure his statement is correct. Right. Well, I'm already late, so I will be heading out. He looks at me but quickly walks towards the fridge, which contains nothing aside from, well, booze.
Heading to the shop?
Yeah. Dad takes out a can of beer, opens it, and takes a sip before speaking. Really? Are you really gonna drink before work?
Think of it as my morning coffee.
Right. Do whatever you want then. I grab the door handle.
Wait,
I flare my nostrils as I turn around at him. What? He sat down by the kitchen table, put his beer down.
how's the work with Marcus so far?
Good.
That's good. Who have doubts you'll follow in her footsteps?
Sorry, I gotta go. Super late already. Knocking? The knock on the door catch me off guard. The first thing that hits my mind is that bull outside my door. Ooh,
Aren't you gonna open it?
I look at him, then back at the door, before swinging it open. Oh, Marcus! A familiar German Shepherd greets me. Oh! Yo, he looks so fine, guys. So fine.
Hey there, bud. You left your phone in the camera bag.
He pulls it out of his pocket and waves in front of me.
I know you just can't live without it.
Your knowledge truly knows no bounds. I snatch my phone away from his paw. But thanks. Indeed, you saved my hide.
Oh, right. While your phone was in my possession, Anna called twice. I ignored the first for privacy reason, but when she called the second time shortly after I picked it up, she said you're on your own for a few days since she is off with her girlfriend.
Shoot, this week? Forgot about that. Right, yeah. The Aqua Fest or something? She mentioned it before.
I can only groan at the news. Of course, she goes on a break on a Monday. Well, whatever happens, I'm sure you'll do just fine. Dad approached us, locking eyes with Marcus in a stare down. Marcus. Carl. Think that's how you say the name. Marcus and Dad may have been friends once, but not anymore. This is the last thing I need right now. It's too early for this. What are you two talking about? Nothing. I'm heading out. Alright. Heading out. I shut the door behind me and shove Marcus forward. I notice him giving me a concerned look, and I let him go and keep walking further and further away from the house. Not to pry, but what was that about? What do you mean? You basically shoved me out of the door. Marcus pats his head. Marcus pat his hand on my shoulder, stopping me, and looks towards the house. Did he did anything? Oh no, not at all. You sure? Well, it's just Marcus had probably noticed it, the hesitant candidate in my speech by now. His canine ears perked up like the deathly dish. Just, I'm having a hard time talking to him. Also, that's normal, after what happened. What did happen? Marcus leaned forward, his brows forward in a genuine concern. I stared back into my reflection, onto his ocean blue eyes. I guess you can say he had blue eyes. A deep sigh escapes me. It's nothing really. It just feels like whoever he had as a family is gone with mom. But I'm not going to mention that to him. Your father is stubborn, man. Why don't he want to openly talk about what happened? So he drowned it in liquid. I tried countless times to reach out and to talk to him about what happened to mom. Yet each time I was met with silence, a refusal to talk. Well, the rumors is still going on around too. Do you believe what people are saying? I know he wouldn't never hurt her. Listening to the neighbors gossip about whatever he might have done something to mom was hard enough. People have already made up their minds about who my father really is. But even they have it all wrong. So, does the police? They found nothing of him. The police aren't going to act on some rumors. Never mind. To be honest, they don't act much at all. That's true. Anyways, sorry. I didn't want to bother you with my problems today. Not to worry. If you ever needed to talk, I'm all ears. Like you always are. Oh? Let me just. His rigid ears suddenly dropped down. Okay, now that just looks like you're not even paying attention. Marcus lets out a chuckle, bringing a tiny smile to my face. Then I remember one important thing I have yet mentioned to Marcus. The nighttime visit from the bull. I feel like I'm about to be grounded from fieldwork even more now. There's one other thing. I'll just get straight to the point. Sure, what is it? Kimei was outside my house yesterday. Marcus' brows wrinkled as he gazed locked with mine. Tom, that's not funny. Didn't you say he went on the bus? I said I thought he did. Clearly he didn't. Are you alright? How did he find you? What did he want? What did he say anything? Marcus bamboozled me with questions, but then stops himself, following silence to finally give me a chance to explain. I heard a noise outside my window, and when I looked there, I saw him. Whenever I blink for just a second, I see a vacant staring piercing through me. When he spotted me, I tried to ask him a few questions. He didn't really answer any. That's concerning. He just said, "You shouldn't have done that," and asked if I could see them too. No idea what that means. You have to be really careful from now on. I will contact Igor. So, you're involving the police after all? No, just him. Is Igor. Wait, do we know who's Igor? He is still part of the police, still. Okay, so I'm assuming this Igor person is like a police. And Tom, no more investigating this. I make myself clear? Well, I can't say I'm surprised, but it still feels like a punch in the gut. Alright, I'll keep you updated. So keep your phones handy and don't leave it somewhere again. Yes, sir. I give him a smirk and a stealth, trying to lighten up the mood, but his brows are still deeply frowned. Let me drive you to work. You sure? That's pretty far from your place. It's fine. A 5-minute drive won't kill me. We both get into his car. Neither of us really said anything throughout most of the drive. I keep wondering about Kamiai and what he could have meant. A part of me really hoping I won't run into him again. It's a pretty short and eventful ride, but this saves me about 20 minutes of walking. I already late as it is, which is my own fault. Marcus' fingers drum against the wheel as he briefly inspects the review mirror before glancing at me. After your shift, maybe we could grab some hot cocoa? Good, but I thought you hate chocolate. Wait, he's a dog. He can't have chocolate? Oh, yeah. I get you cocoa and a coffee for myself. Dark and broodling just like me. Oh, wow. Honestly, the only dark and broody thing about you is your dirty car. It looks like I'm being kidnapped. What? We need to see his car. A faint smile again curls on my lips. On approach on approach to the shop, I take out the key from my pocket as Marcus stops the car. Thanks for the ride. Don't mention it. I'll see you around. And Tom, be careful. We don't know if Camel's going to try to do something again. Alright, I will do my best. I open the car door and head out. Looking around, I don't spot anyone waiting. Good. No customers yet. I head back to the back and pause, trying to trying to find the key that opens the back door. Oh, gotcha. As I slide the keys into the keyhole, I hear footsteps from behind me. A short old fox is approaching, leaning on a canine and wrapped in a thick winter clothing despite the mid-autumn weather.
Took you long enough, boy. I've been waiting here for an hour.
I glance up quickly at my phone, surprised. There's no way I'm that late. It's now 8:20. Sigh. Sorry that you've been waiting for that long, but we normally open at 8.
Well, I waited long enough for then. Do you think my old bones can handle the cold?
It's warm 80 degrees. Ugh. At this point, I'd rather be dealing with Kamini. I turn back to the door, giving the key a final twist and head inside. Please wait in the front. This is the back entrance, workers only.
No, no, I'll have to wait even.
I lock the door on her face. I can hear her muttering something to herself. I hate customer service job. But again, who doesn't? I mean, I don't know. You're totally not me, guys. Having put my bag down on the table, head to the storage room. There's tons of items for me to unpack it, and shelves. It's gonna be a busy day. Okay, okay. Okay, this music popped too. Okay, okay. I can see the old woman through the glass, her face almost pressed against it. She really can't wait to get in, can she? It almost feels scarier than what I experienced yesterday. Flip the close sign to open. Then, opening the door, I try to give the old lady a smile. She just turned her head in the other direction and disappeared between the shelves. She clearly likes me. Definitely my natural charm working this wonders. I walk through the shop, checking which aisle need to be restocked. When I glance towards the cashier, a couple minutes later, the old woman standing there, tapping on her fingers on the counter impatiently. I rush back.
Good, you're here. Can you tell me why the price of this milk is so much higher than that one? Then both from which are the same brand.
I give her a confused look. Me too. One is low fat, the other one, the more expensive one, is full cream. I think it's Tony Grossi on more, madam.
I'll take the cheaper one. And you think you have today's Leslie Pluska?
We don't sell it here.
What? Why not?
My boss doesn't even like Partagantra, I'm afraid.
Ugh, nonsense. Do you even have any other respectable newspaper?
If I resembled, she meant right-wing shirt. Then she is in for a surprise. Let me check in the back. The woman glazed shift to the room and then back to me, and her expression growing more annoyed.
Please be quick.
Of course. It's my own fault for being late, so maybe she has the right to be a little angry. Then again, people like her are here all the time, regardless whatever I'm early or late. As I shift some box around, I found a note from Elsie. Hey there, kitty. I um what's that? Is that Hevro? Hevro, you're on your own for a few days. If you need a shower to cry on, we could go to somewhere. We can go out somewhere. You know my number. Call me L. Wait, what is this? What is this word right here? Is it headache? Hetero? It's like Hearol? Hetero? I mean, that's what I think, but yeah. I can barely read that thing, but it makes me chuckle. He always find a way to brighten my day. Elza, I'm assuming that is how you say his name. Probably might butcher it, baby. Elza and I has been friends for childhood. He had already been working as the delivery guy long before Anna hired me to work here. We have trouble meeting up since he now lives with his father, and I don't think that man likes me very much. Before I can dwell on that, though, I hear the old woman cough loudly. I eventually find the stack of today's newspaper. I place them next to the cashier register. Here you go, madam. She glanced at me. She glanced at what I brought with disgust, tossing some of the newspaper to the side as she looks through the pile.
Nothing good. I guess I'll take the Super Express.
All right, here you go, madam.
Thank you.
She nods at me and pulls out her wallet while I include the price of the newspaper in the total. That would be 15. What the? Oh, wait, what? You can. Oh, I did not know you can click on this. What an OP find. Sutra? A Polish currency. Akin to dollar in America. Oh. So Zruha? Susha. And then Grosha. Polish currency. Wait, these are just the same thing. Oh wait, like dollars and cents. Oh. So a so we in Polish or something? Okay, let me read it. Okay. That would be 15 Zushwa and 19 Groszy. She hands me the exact amount, as she just already counted how much it cost beforehand. Not that I'm complaining, since it makes my job easier. Thank you for your purchase. Have a nice day. She nods without saying anything and heads out the door. Finally alone in peace. Time to take care of some unpacking business. There are plenty of items on the shelves that need to be restocked. Everyday household items like soap, shampoos, paper towels, and sanitary. And then, tucked away in the corner of the storage room, a particular box filled with an array of bizarre-looking trinkets. Pretty sure that's for Anna, Crystal's section. I'll look at the door to put that part of the shop. It's always funny to me to find she said it here of all the places. All those ridiculous folks coming to buy some hot buns and to see Anna selling out trinkets and offering tarot readings. Priceless. The day proceeds smoothly. There are customers here and there between my restocking. At times I even manage to forget about the bow, but that thought always come back. With the shop now empty, it's time for some shopping of my own. Not being that hungry, I only grab some essentials, potatoes, bread, ham, and some cheese. As I scan to pay my items, the door chimes rings. 4 men enter, dressed in damp entry. I don't think I've seen them before. Welcome. Eyes are drawn to one of them, a wolf with scars across his face and a missing eye. Another, a deer approached the counter while the rest of them look around. How can I help you? Oh! Yo, this guy looks so tough. Yo, he looks so tough. Oh my god. He even have a ringing up here too. Okay. This guy look kind of voice should give him. He looks like a mafia person. Or a mysterious. A rich, mysterious person. We're looking for someone. Okay. Who? We were told this is the shop. Something isn't right. This is Anna's shop. I tried to keep my gaze focused on the man in front of me, but the corner of my eye, I see the rest of them wandering off around the shop, making me nervous. I got a bad feeling. Another guy. A wolf gets back to the storage room, and as I raise my hand to call out, the guy in front of me just shakes my head and snaps a finger at me. I'm talking to you. Oh my goodness. Who the F are these people? Pay attention. Sorry. You're looking for Art Okinshi. Yo, this music is... Oh my god, this music's good. Oh, looking for Art. Anna's brother. Do you see him? Despite his fancy appearance, there is essentially a really ominous vibe. I need to decide how I can handle it. I have no idea who these people are. Hey, what are you glaring at? Answer the question. The wolf approached the deer, laying his hand on the deer's shoulder. Oh my goodness! Okay, so this wolf guy, what voice should we name him? Come down. Let the boy speak. I'm out of time. Oh my goodness. Our first option, well, I'm not sure about our first option, but, oh my god. This guy look, dang. Make a lie or tell the truth. Let's see. So I'll go tell the truth. They look dangerous. I'm sorry, Aunt, but if they're trouble... I'm sorry, Aunt, but if they're trouble, I'd rather avoid it, given how much I already have gone on. Telling the half-truth is enough. Maybe just some lost business partners. I haven't seen him today. Yeah, I would say that too. The deer eyes bores into me with intense security. I can't help but to turn my own gaze away to avoid his stare from time to time. Really? Yes. I can ask, what is this about? No need. We'll be one asking questions here. Was he here recently? No, he rarely visits this place. The shop is run by his sister. Anna. Yes. Shoot. They know about Anna too? Yet they straight up said Ott, the owner of the shop, just now. The wolf steps up in front of the deer. Do you know where we can find him? Well, maybe he's at home? He isn't. Where else? I know he's working at this lumber mill near town. The man casts a curious glance at me as he smiles. Wait, they didn't know about the lumber mill? How? Why are you guys looking for him? That shouldn't concern you. Well, I ask. I suppose I am concerned. Just tell him we're looking for him. If you see him first. I feel like there's a lump stuck into my throat as he says that. I just nod and turn to the men, motioning them into gathering near the door. If any case, thank you for that information. I learned nothing from them. Shoot. The door chimes ringing as the doors opens for them. Watch it! One of the men suddenly yells out, snapping me back to reality. I quickly look at the commotion. The Hanyada seems to have run into the men. Is that Elsie? Elsie? The Hanyada pats himself off and then fixes one of the men's collar, and I fully get a full look at his face. Instead of Assie, it was his younger brother. Well. I still can't believe my eyes. After 6 years without a word, he is back. I'm sorry, sir. Let me fix that for you. I'll do it. I will wait long. Sir, yeah, sure. Sure, sorry. Have a good day. As the man storms off, the hyena stands there, watching them leave. Then, with a wide smile on my face, he quickly approached me. Oh! Oh my goodness. So this hyena guy. Devon. Tom, I'm so happy to see you again, after the years. Nothing comes out from my mouth. I just stared at him, almost like I'm seeing a ghost that has been haunting my mind for years. Tom! Hey! Are you there? Seeing him with his round, dozy eyes and dumb-looking smile somehow makes my blood begin to boil. It's been 6 years. I gently massage my tongue, trying to quell a burn sensation that is crawled up my head. Before it goes too far and erupt from my mouth into a furry speech to David. 6 years since you left without a word. Yeah. It lingers since envelopes both of us. We look at each other, unexpected for the instant tapping of my fingertip on the counter. Seeing him again should make me happy, but I feel nothing like that. Man, I'm sorry, but I couldn't really be in touch. Family stuff. Are you kidding me? Family stuff? That's a terrible excuse. Especially when you ignore Assie's too. After Delsveit left, without a word, I have no idea what happened. Nobody would tell me anything. His father only mentioned that Dave's deathbed left for Germany with his mother. Otherwise, I would have ended up thinking he was yet another disappearance. Are you getting mad at me over my brother? Of course I'm mad at you over him. You hurt him. F. Azzy just shrugged it off and said he deserved it, but I know it won't hurt him. The truth, Azzy spoke very little about this whole thing. Hell, I practically have to pry him open so he talked to me. All he could talk about was some rest of his family and that he doesn't want to abandon his father. I mean, the choice to stay with our dad was his. Ugh, you're so impossible. I went with Mom because she needs me. Elsie stayed with Dad because he was needed there. We both made a choice. It was easier that way. Easier? You're brothers. Your parents' divorce shouldn't stop you from keeping in touch.
I couldn't.
What? Dave's chest puffs up and he clenched his jaw. A short, dejected sigh escaped his mouth. I just couldn't stay in contact, okay? I didn't want to argue about that right now. I just wanted to see you. F you. Dang. You don't get to say that.
Tom, I'm sorry.
Sorry? That day it felt like I both lost my friends. You were gone. And as he changed, he was cold, distant. Anna and Aunt were still here, but it wasn't the same. After I left for Union, things just moved on. I didn't hear from you. How do you think that felt?
It probably wouldn't count for much, but I'm really sorry. But I'm back now.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Why are you here?
Wouldn't it be hard to believe if I said I came back to fix what I broke? And win my friends back?
What if your friends moved on and didn't need you anymore? Dang.
Guess I just keep trying to regain the trust.
I stared deeply into his eyes to sense any hint of deception. They say the eyes never lie, but Devon has always been good at lying. What about Azzy? Was he happy to see you?
You're not gonna let this go, aren't you?
Not really. No.
Well, I haven't talked to him yet.
What? The hyena sighs deeply.
I will, though. I suppose I'm unsure of how to do it after so long.
Well, you have never been one back down an adventure.
Did he talk to you after you came back?
Yeah, he technically works as our delivery guy now.
Oh,
Yeah.
alright, well, don't get mad at me, but after I met Elsie, if he ever wanted to see me, do you want to go out somewhere with me? To catch up and all?
I'm kinda exhausted today.
I just wanted to know more about what you've been up to. The gist of it, at least. I'll pay for the food, and you can order whatever you like.
Before I can respond, a new customer enters. David's ears perked up. Welcome. Let me know if you need anything. The customer nods, taking a few things quickly quiet, apart from a thank you and a goodbye. Meanwhile, David waits for him to finish before he turns to me again.
Please say yes.
I don't know if I want to deal with all of that right now. And by that, I mean you. No point of... No point when you could just vanish again.
Oh, right. Nah, I'm staying here for good. My parents' old house is mine now. And there's not much left for me in Germany. Well, Mom's old house.
Huh?
I'm gonna tell you more if you agree to meet tonight.
He smiles, like he is proud of his offer. Oh my god. I'm not promising anything.
Alright, I'll talk to Elle first, and then ask you again.
Well, I'm glad to at least you understand.
Yeah, I got you. Mind if we exchange numbers?
I nod and take his phone to tap out my number while he does the same to mine.
I'll be heading off then. I got a lot of catching up to do. Hopefully we can see each other tonight.
Maybe. David just smiled and gives a two-finger guns followed by someone pew pew sounds as he leave. Watching him walking out and down the street through the dusty shop window makes me feel unease. Him being back is unsure real. I don't know what to make of his return. My mind raced to search for some closure. His unexpected appearance has stirred a mix of emotions within me, like a storm brewing inside a cup of tea. Yet I can't seem to grasp a single tingable emotion from it. I should feel happy since he's finally back, or mad that he simply assumed he can slip back into our lives as if nothing had happened after he left. Regardless, perhaps the passage of time has carved a deep rift and separates Avid and me all over these years again, making me feel deflate, making me feel detached from this whole situation. How does one even navigate this awkward parenting of our sudden reunion connection when it isn't even worth a try? Despite my lingering thoughts about what just happened, the rest of the day unfolds seamlessly. The flow of customer coming in and out blurs into a breathing tide of exuberance between times and bustling activity and twinkled lights. Every now and then, some guy coming in reminds me of the group of men looking for art, while the depart of another brings me the thoughts of David. The sky shifts into the darker hue, bringing along gusts of cold wind. I'm deeply fixated on the line of trees outside, waving at me. Some branches that way and then a bit too hard begins to snap with a reassuring crackle. I pack my things and lock the shop, making sure to check everything one last time so I don't leave anything behind. I look up the rolling mass of gray clouds looming overhead. The wind is now tugging at loose leaves and tossing my foe. With my house on site, I'm surprised to see a giant soft of bear sitting front stairs. He is here to talk because of what happened at the shop earlier? F. Well, hope he didn't mess things up for him. Either way, we exchange smiles as Ott lifts himself up and dusts his pants off. Oh, this is the Ott guy.
Hey, hey, Tom.
He extends his paw for me in handshake. I look at him and then at his hand confused. Why so formal?
Oh, sorry.
Ott just smiles awkwardly, clearly embarrassed. Hey, you're fine, big guy. I was just joking. I grab his paw with mine. and we exchange a handshake. With the size of this man, my hand just disappeared. Have you been waiting long? Not long. He put his hand in his pocket, but then pulled them out, folding them on my chest. Is everything okay? Oh, yes. Yes. I mean, wanna come inside? I'll make some tea. Take out the keys from my pocket and move past him towards the door. I'd rather talk here, if that's okay. That's fine too. So, what's up? I don't really know where to start. Take your time. He plants his butt back on the stairs and sighs. I sat next to him, waiting. Aunt was never good at opening up, so all I can do now is give him time. We sit there for a few moments before he turns to me. Sorry for taking your time. Nah, it's actually nice just to chill right now. I try to give him a reassuring smile, and he returns one in kind. I was wondering. Yeah? Since Anna's gone, I thought maybe you wanna come visit my parents to me tomorrow. Oh, well, they'll be huh? Hold on. Fariki. A crisp pastry made of dough shaped into twisted ribbons commonly eaten before Lenten in Poland. Huh. It's like bread or something, I think? Would it be famicry? Aunt Chuck goes, as I playfully floats on his shoulder. If I tell my mom that's your requirement, I'm sure she'll gladly make them. She says she missed you visiting. The bear sighs and looks at the ground. Things has been really busy lately, huh? Yeah, but I'd love to come and visit them with you. I never said no to free food, nor to Aunt, for that matter. You will? Great. What time tomorrow? Aunt seems to think over his answer. Did he think I'll decline? 5 p.m. should work fine. Is that fine with you? If not, we can change it to... That'll be fine with me. He smiles widely, grabbing his arms over my shoulder. Then let's settle. How are your parents? They're fine. Mom is obsessing over you coming over for dinner, which you already know about, so I thought I'll ask. For Dad, he wants to put a second ramp in the basketball hoop, so he can slide and play in the house on his wheelchair. That's cool? I thought your mom will agree, no? She already told him, but he keeps doing his stuff. Sure, sounds like it. How about you? I thought you would decline my offer instantly. I'm alright, but what do you think of that? Oh, well, your dad quit his job. For a moment, I thought I misheard. Did he just... Wait, what did you just say? Your dad, quit his job? No way. When? 3 days ago, when he was having an argument with his coworkers, and after that, he just quit. You didn't know? I'm sorry. No, it's not your fault. Don't worry. I feel like I'm about to burst through our house door and kick his butt. But I didn't want Aunt to see that. I'll manage. 2 jobs, remember? I'm a detective now. Well, kinda. I give Ott a thumbs up while he rubs his temple, telling out of detection sigh. Tom, please. I'm glad Marcus hired you, but doesn't that job even pay well?
Well, not yet, but we'll get breakthrough with some case. So I should get a decent amount of money soon.
Hopefully, it will work out. And if you ever need anything, let me know, okay?
Sure, I will. And thank you. Without a word, he lurched towards me for a hug, squeezing me as my small body melts into his. Ott is so sweet. What was that for? Wait. I can't say, but I miss his warm and soft feeling of his hug. But Ott sometimes overdoes it.
You're crushing me. Sorry.
Totally fine. I'm massage my side. Hopefully, nothing's is broken. Ott looks at me awkwardly, as if he had no idea what to say.
So, how was your day at the shop?
Strange things happen.
Oh?
Well, for starters, Days One is back.
Oh, that's good.
Who knows? But the second thing is weirder.
Oh, yeah?
Four men came in the shop, all dressed up as if they just came in from a fancy finest job. Led by a wolf fella, then asked about you.
Did you tell them anything?
Well, they didn't look like the friendliest of bunch, so I told them a bit of pieces. Sorry.
That's okay. You did what you have to do.
I tried to play it off like I knew some basics, 'cause it would make sense of me knowing you, even if I mostly deal with Anna. Odd sadness expressions makes me feel like I've been punched right in the gut. I almost did it to save my own life. I'd... Sorry. I expected the bigger bear to look disappointed or scared, but instead, he smiles through his sadness.
Hey, you don't have to worry about it. I didn't expect you to lie for me, so it's all good. Though, if you don't mind me asking, what did you tell them?
I told them to check your place first. They said you weren't there, so I mentioned you were where you work. That's all. Ott let out a deep exhale.
Sorry you had to deal with this.
No problem. But who are they? Ott gazed at me for a brief moment. His lips sealed tight, his eyes then starting to shift around, avoiding direct eye contact. Just as I was about to say something, he hastily interjects.
They, men who didn't manage to deliver orders to. I'm pretty sure they wanted to check if I'm still able to do it. Nothing to worry about.
But if they were your client before, wouldn't they know where to find you?
Uh, um, I don't know. Maybe they forgot?
I raise my eyebrows at him. He's obviously lying, though. I'm doubting prying would help anything. Alright.
Sorry, Tom, but gotta go. I need to make sure the rest of the men aren't burning my company down.
Sure. Of course.
So, tomorrow, if that's cool with you.
Oh yeah, I definitely come. He leaves rather quickly, waving goodbye while I wave back. I can't help but worry about him. Clearly, he is lying to me. Ott rarely shares his problems with anyone. Maybe Anna knows something. I should give her a call later. I turn back to my front door, fiddling my keys to open it. A shiver runs down my spine.
It feels as though there's someone breathing heavily down my neck. I turn around, but finds no one. With a deep breath, I unlock the door, giving the outside one last glance. I half expect there'd be the bow again, but it's just a gloomy sky, and the rain begins to pour. I'm going insane. And that's where I'm gonna leave off. I don't know if this is a good spot to stop, but it's been over an hour, so I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it off here, guys. Oh my gosh, a lot of crazy things actually, just in one day, and now we gotta go back home and deal with our dad. So I'm gonna leave it off here, and yeah. So yeah, everybody. Yeah, that was Canine. So to kind of summarize what we went through, we were at our bed at the time. We last left off our bed, and then we going trying to fall asleep, but instead we saw the bald guy. Forgot his name. After that, we go back to go work. We work, and yeah, two strange things that happened. The group of people that we don't know, or I don't know, I'm assuming. They say there were four people, but I think they only say that there's the deer guy and the wolf guy. So I don't know if there's more people. I think there were more people. After that, Dave fought. I keep saying Dave, like David. I think I want to say I don't know how to kind of say it, but I don't know if I show it or not. But when I highlight or click on the name, that shows that's a pretty cool, unique way. Cool way to get texts. And yeah, I'll leave it up there, I think.